Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning job. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, God is in the blessing business. I'm in the receiving line. Man, that's a good feeling. I thank God for waking me up in the mornings. I really, really do. I thank God for the spirit that he wakes me up with, because I finally figured it out. Such a blessing that shouldn't be taken for granted. The fact that you are up today. The fact that you just got off work and you driving home. The fact that you got a job to come home from. The fact that you got a job to wake up to. Whatever it is, the fact that you can see, think, hear, smell, walk, talk, rhyme, reason. Whatever it is, it's a blessing, man. I was talking to a partner of mine last night, and an analogy came to me last night of what my life has been like. Just going over my story with a friend of mine of some of the things I had gone through, and he never knew it, because he said, man, you never told me that. We were just talking. One of the things I remember, and it's kind of equated to my life, was when I was a little boy, I used to go to the store with my mom, and she would let me buy a jigsaw puzzle. Now, for those of you, a jigsaw puzzle comes in a box. There are no instructions. It just comes in a box. And it's simple. You're going to dump the pieces out in a pile, and you're going to try to put the pieces together until it looks like the picture that's on the cover of the box. That's as simple as it is. Here is the deal. I would select a jigsaw puzzle based on the picture that I liked, and if I thought I could do it. Now, if the picture looked too crazy, if it looked too intricate, I didn't want that puzzle. You know, and the thing was, back in the day, you got a jigsaw puzzle. You had 100-piece puzzles, 400-piece puzzles. Man, then they say 1,000-piece puzzle. You go, ooh. So those were a little difficult for me when I was a little boy. So I didn't want that. As I got a little bit older, I had more challenging puzzles, 450, 500-piece puzzles. But I always picked a picture of something I liked. So it's very simple. You get the jigsaw puzzle, you get it home, you open it up, you dump it out on the table. you flip all the pieces over so you can see them. And then I would try to sort them based on the colors on the box. If it was like a black section, I'd take all the black pieces and slide them over there. If it was some flowers, I'd try to find all the pictures with little jigsaw pieces with the little floor, and I'd separate them. And then I'd start putting it together. And the way I started was I'd try to build the border first, because I knew all the straight edges had to be side by side at one point. And it was funny, man, because it's related to my life. I would start putting the pieces together of the picture I saw that I liked. And that would be my picture. A lot of people didn't like jigsaw puzzles. As a matter of fact, none of the boys on the street liked jigsaw puzzles but me, because they just didn't want to go through the intricate details of figuring that out, rather go outside and run or something like that. And so what happened was, as I got older, I wanted more difficult and challenging puzzles, but I wouldn't go too far. I wanted some nice stuff to happen. I had a picture of what I wanted for my life, but I didn't want to go too far because it was so challenging and difficult. I couldn't see myself with all of that, and I didn't have the time, the knowledge, the expertise to figure all the intricate details. And I discovered something when I was talking last night. That's what happens in life to a lot of people. You get bogged down with the details of coming up and trying to create the picture that you want for yourself. You put it to the side. You say, oh, that puzzle crazy. Next thing you know, you crumble it up and put it back in the box. Or you go halfway and you get stuck. And you get to the part where it ain't a lot of different colors. It's all the same. And that's a little bit more challenging. So that may stop you. But it's somewhere in the jigsaw puzzle that it gets very difficult and challenging, the bigger the picture you want. But then what'll happen in your life is just like what'll happen in a jigsaw. Once you get comfortable and you don't mind the challenge, you could get a bigger picture. But here's the key to it, though. If you put God in your mix, see, the picture that I saw for myself as a boy is not the picture that has happened to me as a man. Because along the way from boyhood to manhood, from the time I was 10, you understand, what happened along the ride in there was I started putting God in the mix. And so now the picture that I have now is not the picture I saw. It's the picture that God saw. So what I'm saying, this analogy is, the picture you have may be difficult to complete, but if you were to include God in your life, put God in your jigsaw puzzle, God will not only help you complete the puzzle, and he gonna add some pieces, he gonna do some favors, he gonna show some mercy, and you gonna look up, and the picture that you're able to end up with will be totally different and much more complete, much more beautiful, a bigger picture than the one you had. Because there's no way that I could have saw the life that I have today back when I was a boy. And it amazes me when I hear people say, I always saw this for myself. I didn't do that. I didn't quite see this for myself. I don't know how you can have the ability to see what God really has for you. But man, he's a masterful jigsaw man. He's an incredible puzzle completer. So if you got a puzzle that's challenging to you, maybe you need to see what's the picture that God has for your life. If God were in your life, if you completed the puzzle, what would it look like? It'll be a far more extensive puzzle, and it will be a far more beautiful piece of scenery than you could have ever imagined. Tears come in my eyes because I can't believe God brought me this far. I can't believe that when I opened up and accepted him and started talking to him, that he would add all these pieces to my jigsaw puzzle, and my jigsaw puzzle would look like this. And I could tell you, I ain't got a whole lot to do with what I done turned into. It's mostly favor and blessings and grace and mercy of God. And I looked up and I just got a much bigger jigsaw puzzle completed. And guess what? He ain't through with me yet. That's what's amazing and exciting about a relationship with God. God can take your jigsaw puzzle and fix it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Another day, another blessing, another opportunity. It's all good in the neighborhood, man. God is so good. I got so much to be grateful for. But if you could just get to the basics about this breathing you doing, if you could just check the next time you breathe and that you keep taking it for granted. Do you know that there are people who are struggling just with that basic element to breathe? There's people that need assistance to breathe. Yeah. And yet you wake up breathing and you got to take one of them breaths to say thank you. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying you got to be perfect, you got to be righteous. You ain't got to go to this church and that church. But let's start with some gratitude, man. Thank you, God, for everything. Even when it's going wrong, I thank him because I know this too shall pass, and in a minute, it's going to be going right. Don't it always? Ain't nobody just living in a constant state of just misery unless you just want to lay there. That's you, though. That's you. Stop being that way. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr. Government name Kill Spates. We're trying to get him to change it to Kill Lawan. Kill
Boy, you said it too, boy.
But we want to say it all together like Killawan. It's like, Killawan. And the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what is it today? What's going on with you?
Yeah. Unc, man, I just was informed that this Thanksgiving that I will be visiting a lot of houses this Thanksgiving. I just was told this. I don't want to say who told me, but don't make no plans. Okay.
We know who told me.
Well, don't make no plan. And I was just saying, I don't know these people, and I'm not going to be eating over there, because I just need to know some signs. Like, it's some signs, Unc, that you know of, Unc, when you know you ain't going to eat at somebody's house. What's some signs you know when you know you ain't finna eat there?
Like, if I walk in and your house stink, yeah, I'm probably not going to eat over here.
Yeah.
You know how you walk in some people's house and they have that their own home odor? I don't eat at people's house like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I throw one in?
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I see you scratching your head while you cooking them greens, I'm out. If you in your dandruff, I'm out.
Losing my appetite.
Okay.
If there are visible roaches in the daytime, can't do this. I understand when they show up at night. I got it.
Timing is everything.
They lost all fear when they out here in the daytime. That's an attitude. I'm not comfortable with them when they had that attitude. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
Get to swatting. I'm over here by the edge. I'm gonna duck in quick.
I got it. I appreciate that.
Here's another one.
I just know.
I went over my partner's house. He had so many roaches. When we came in late at night and cut the lights on, they ain't even run. I said,
y'all back?
I've never heard that. Never heard that before.
I went, oh, hell.
All right. All right, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew yet again as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
Give me my arm back. Give me my arm back. Give me my arm back.
Your arm?
Give me my
say
arm.
A-R-M? Arm?
You lost your arm?
Yeah, arm.
Really?
But it sounds like I said arm.
I can't wait. Sounds like you said arm.
Give me my arm back. Yes.
To wrap my head around it.
Arm. Give me my arm back. Let's go, Cat.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Philip. Yeah, this is Philip. Hey, how you doing? Who's this? Are you Philip? Is that who you are? Yes, this is Philip. Okay, and is Darius your son? Do you know a Darius? Okay, calm down. Yes. Okay. Darius is my son. Well, calm down, first of all. Is your son there? Is he there at the house right now? Okay, that's not the issue. What the issue is, what do you need, sir?
My name is Burns, okay? And I live 2 streets over from y'all. Do your son play with a boy named Tim or Timmy?
Yes, they grew up together. They play ball together. That's where they are now. They playing ball right now.
What they playing ball at right now?
Since they're not down there at the park to play ball, because that's what they always
at
do.
the park. That's what I need to know. I need to know where they at. Let me tell you something.
Hold on a second. What you need to know where they at for, and what you finna do. What is the problem?
That boy Darius and Tim they was walking up my street today and came over here. I have a prosthetic arm. My right arm is prosthetic, and they know.
Hold on a second. Hold on. You say you got a prosthetic arm?
Yes, I do. My right arm is a prosthetic arm. And them boys came over here.
What that got to do with my son?
Your boy and that boy Tim came over here and pulled my arm off of me and ran down the street with it.
Hold on a second. You trying to tell me that you lost your arm to my son and his friend, and they ran off with your arm? And they went down and played basketball? Is that what you're telling me, sir?
I'm telling you that I don't know. I didn't know nothing about no basketball. They didn't came and took my prosthetic arm off of me.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me tell you something. That don't sound like what something my son would do, okay? I know exactly what they do and where they going at all times, and that's not something that they would do.
I'm sick of parents talking about what they kids will do and won't do. You don't know what they do when they ain't with y'all. I'm glad you told me that they at the park, because I'm going to go right over here to this park now, and when I find them, I'm going to whoop and get my arm back.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Just hold everything, okay? Hold on a second now, because you done said that you going to go do something that I know you don't really mean, all right?
No,
I tell you what.
I mean exactly what I'm saying. They got my arm. How you think it feels that somebody come to take your arm?
Sir, okay, look, let's try to keep this respectful, all right? All right, you say they got your arm, right? How about this?
They got my arm.
Where you going to go get my boys, okay? First of all, I will meet you at the park. All right, I will meet you at the park, and we're going to talk about this situation like gentlemen, okay? Ain't no need for you to go down there and start messing with youngsters, okay? All right, that's what we're going to do.
Them youngsters got my arm. They got my arm.
Sir, with all due respect, okay, you talking about my son, and I know what he is capable of doing and what he's not going to do. And he don't disrespect older people like that, especially with somebody with an impairment or disablement or whatever you got. I'm sorry about your arm.
I'm trying to help. I'm asking you a question. Do you not think taking somebody's arm is disrespectful? That's disrespectful to take an old man's arm and run down the street.
It is, sir, disrespectful. But what is not disrespectful also is you telling me you're going to go up there and whoop my son. And that's not going to happen. Okay,
that's what I'm going to do. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm son up as soon as I get over here to this park.
Okay, hold on a second, sir. You going to do what to my son?
I'm going to son up as soon as I get to this park. And that named Timmy that's with it. Because they took my arm and they know they did it. I'm going to
Okay, let me tell you something. You call me up disrespecting me and threatening my son. Do you know who you talking to? I tell you what you do. I tell you what you do. Bring to that park. And just breathe on my son wrong, okay? Say his name wrong, okay? Say it. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your other arm and I'm going to beat with it.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't think I can't whoop with this one arm. Because I'm there. I whoop you and your son with this one arm. I promise you that.
Okay, come on in, family. You ain't going to know what to do with your life. Because you can't find your arm. You ain't got no sense. And you over here with the wrong people's family, all right?
You don't know what happened to my arm. You don't know how I lost my arm. You don't know what happened.
You crying?
You don't know what happened to my arm.
Why is you crying? Let me ask you something, Mr. Sensitive. What's the problem?
You don't know how I lost the arm. You don't know how I lost it.
I don't know how you lost your arm. Really, I don't give a
my arm.
I don't know who got your arm. My son ain't got your arm.
No, your son. He don't have my arm. Tommy got my arm.
Who got your arm?
Tommy got it.
Tommy.
Tommy got it. Tommy the one got the arm.
Yo, who the Tommy, man?
Tommy, man, Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your son Darius, 15-year-old, got me to prank phone call you. Oh. Yo, man. Yo, he called you and told you that? No, he on punishment. I knew he wasn't going to do no You on punishment double time now. Oh, man, you all right? Y'all something else. Oh, man. Got me. Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land? The Steve Harvey Morning Show. You already know, baby.
I'm here all day, folks.
Surely. All right. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Odell Beckham Jr. celebrated his 31st birthday, and Kim Kardashian was his special guest. Serena Williams is named the fashion icon of the year. Congratulations to her. And we'll tell you which black actress is still a virgin at the age of 39. That's all at the top of the hour. And guess what? We all know her. We met her. Mm-hmm. That's all at the top of the hour. But right now it is time to ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. This is from Jaylene in Austin. Jaylene writes, my husband hasn't talked to me in a few days because I went out with my girls and stayed out till 1 a.m. Although he was mad, he still wanted to have sex. He still wanted me to have sex with him. We've been married a year. Is it normal to have sex without communicating?
Yeah, I mean, for him it is. It's pretty much normal for a man under any circumstances. Because it's such a healing factor. We mad, let's do it. I got the flu, let's do it.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
Put your mask. Yeah.
But he ain't talked to you in 2 days,
on.
though. But, you know, the let's have sex was a test, though. Because if you didn't want to, then where you been? That's all that was.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right.
But I ain't never not talked to my wife for 2 days. I've never done that.
I bet she's not talked to you for 2 days. We can do silent. You know that.
Well, she's gone a half a day. That's the silent treatment is crushing to me. A day?
It is.
I ain't feeling good. I'm throwing up and everything.
You throwing up?
You be throwing up?
That silent treatment, that make me sick, though.
It's terrible. Yeah. All right, moving on to Therese in St. Joseph. Therese says, I got fired because I sent a nasty... Therese.
Oh, okay.
Like Teresa, this is Therese, not Tyrese. Therese
not right now.
St. Joseph. Not right now. Therese in St. Joseph said, I got fired because I sent a nasty text to my boss by mistake, and I talked about her really bad. After I got fired, she called me and threatened to beat my tail whenever she sees me. Is it cool to lay this older woman out if she hits me first?
Drop her like a 3-foot putt. Yes. She run her old ass up on you, let her have it. I have pressed that wrong button. I tell you, emails first came out, I wrote a real nasty email about the people we were negotiating this contract with. My manager had sent it to me at the time. And I wrote a real nasty email and called them some names, and I didn't know how emails work. And when I got through, the button said reply all, which I thought meant, do I want all of my reply to go back out?
Everything you wrote.
And of course, yes, everything I wrote. Why would you? I don't need you taking no lines out. And I pressed reply all.
So everybody saw it.
This guy called me up and he said, Steve, this white guy, he said, I know you made a mistake. You didn't mean to do it. He said, but just letting you know, I got the message. And if I got it, that means that the two other people above me have it. There's going to be a ripple effect behind this one. I just wanted to call you and give you a heads up. I didn't know what he was talking about. All of a sudden, my manager called me and went, "Hey, man, did you just do what I think you did?" He said, "When you text this back to me that you press reply all," I said, "You damn sure right. I wanted you to get out of it." So I know where you at. You're going to lose your job. Yeah, you're going to lose your job. And I would have lost my job. It's just I'm the only one can do it. And that's the only thing saved me. I am the only one can do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, when she run up on you, you can go and let her have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's fired
already. Be crying,
already.
though, while you're doing it so you can be emotional.
All right. Moving on to Calvin in Durham. Calvin says, on my way home, I saw a young lady fall off her bike and I pulled over and waited with her until her boyfriend came because it was getting dark. I told my wife about it and she questioned me all night. Why do I have to explain a good deed?
Why did you tell? See, bro, this is where when you're young and you're married, you don't know. There's some stuff you do not have to tell. Why did you tell her? And I waited.
But what if his wife called and wanted to know where he was? Just lie?
I'm not answering the phone.
Oh, yeah, don't answer the phone. Oh, don't answer the phone.
Okay. That's
so when he gets home, she's still going to ask.
Because what he can't run the risk of is she's standing there going, "I just can't believe you're staying with me. Thank you so much." No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, because the wife.
Nothing she say gonna make sense. And what did you say your name was? See, ain't none of this.
She's talking like that.
Yeah.
For me
That's
to
what
fall
got you in there.
pick me up. You were so strong, and nothing she can say. Yeah,
you're so strong.
You picked me up. I feel. Oh my God! Thank you so much.
None of that's in here.
That's how it went.
He didn't pick her up. He just waited until her boyfriend came. That's all it says.
Not a wife every 5 minutes. There you go, Captain Saber girl.
Oh yeah.
On the bike every time she sees somebody.
So what I got to do to get your attention? I got to fall off the bike in the garage.
She ain't gonna never
I got
let
to
him
do.
forget this.
It's over.
That's what you into?
Okay. So he's trying to say he did a good deed, but his wife is not buying it. So you're saying, why did he even tell his wife in the first place?
Hey, bro, just learn to quit talking so much. Shut up. Just learn. Just be quiet. You can't tell everything, man. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. She your wife /investigator /DA.
You better know it's CSI.
All that, dog. Don't introduce no new information, man.
No new information. Not like that.
Don't do that. Damn. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, Calvin. I hope you got that. All right, last one, Steve. Last one. Doris in Tampa says, I'm dating a man that is so much fun when he's sober, but the minute he starts drinking, he's insecure and gets mad over the smallest stuff. He can't see that it's a problem, so how do I get him to see that he's got two different personalities?
Who is Larry?
When he drank, go home. Soon as he start drinking, the date is over.
Don't tell me who
he's
Larry
fun
is.
when he's sober, she said. He's fun when he's sober.
But see, yeah, he fun. The problem is not that he changes. The problem is that he drinks. Because the drinking causes the change. Now, if he's not going to stop drinking, then we have a problem. How much fun was that?
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up next, we have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The rumor mill is buzzing again over the possibility of Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr. dating. Now, over the weekend, Kim was in New York for the CFDA Awards. That's the Council of Fashion Designers of America Awards. Okay, so she was in New York for that. She went to Odell Beckham Jr.'s birthday party. The dress code for the party asked for leather and fur. Oh, I like that. Leather and fur. And Kim K, of course, did not disappoint. She had on a super tight leather lace-up black dress. Odell wore leather pants and a leather vest, open, of course. I mean, it showed off his ass.
Well,
he's only 31. Yeah, he's only 31. Yeah, it's 31st
Tommy,
birthday.
we could do it, too.
Star-studded.
Boy, we beat him. Shut that whole damn party down.
No, dog, we can walk in there with some leather pants with a vest on with our shirt on. We gonna be on the shade room though.
Yeah, I need a turtleneck vest though. I'm not taking no chance.
You need what?
A turtleneck vest.
The first comment, look at his old fat ass.
Be the one.
Uncle
Y'all
lost
got
his
pictures to
damn
this?
mind.
Yeah, to the party.
Yeah, I want to see.
All right, so his 31st birthday party was star-studded, Steve. Lori was there with her
31st?
Jade Damson. Huh?
Whose 31st birthday party?
Odell Beckham Jr. Are you paying attention?
When was this?
That's what we've been talking about, boy. What is wrong with you?
Saturday in New York, dude. What?
In New York, and
Saturday
Kim
in New
Kardashian
York.
was his guest.
Yeah, did you hear anything I said about Kim Kardashian? The theme was
Wait a minute,
leather
Lori
and
was
fur.
with who?
Lord.
Damson Idris.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't see
you
that.
said. I was finna say.
Lil Baby was there, Winnie Harlow, Sweetie, James Harden, Tiana Taylor, others. So here's a question. So what if Odell Beckham Jr. and Kim Kardashian are really dating? Do you think they'd make a good couple? That's the question.
Well, he can catch.
I do. Yeah. In the beginning. Now ask that question 6 months down the road. Let's see where we at then.
What have I told you, Shirley? Everybody that go in that house come out crazy. I told you.
I'm not. I ignored that.
Who you know went in there and came out perfect? No problem.
They had to
Who
be
you
a
know?
little crazy going in then, if that's the case. Yeah. I mean, everybody
I don't
needs
really,
love.
I don't care.
That's what you're
Yeah.
trying to
They make a
Yeah.
kid out. Why
You
not?
don't
Figure
care.
out why I care though.
They out that house.
The better question for you, and you already said that, you will go with a vest with your abs out.
No.
I'm
I
be
just
right
said
there
I
with
go with a
him,
vest. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no abs out.
No.
Oh, you'd have a
What's
shirt.
out is out. What's out is out.
See, I have abs, Shirley. I do have them.
Yes.
They're not.
Okay, well, great.
They're not available right now. They're just.
I mean,
not.
they like mine. They on vacation. They on vacation.
No, they're there. They're very strong. But you got to dig for them though. You can't. It ain't no like open your shirt and there they go.
Open your shirt and like, bam.
Abs.
Yeah.
None of that. Okay.
My abs have a comforter on it. They're warming up because how
Well,
cold
it's getting colder.
Yeah, so they need it for comfort. So I have a comforter on top of my abs.
So speaking of the CFDA Awards, top names in fashion and entertainment gathered Monday night in New York as the American Museum of Natural History for the 61st Annual Council of Fashion Designers of America Awards, or the CFDA. And Serena Williams was awarded this year's highest award, the Fashion Icon Award. She got this award for all her innovation. Look how she reimagined traditional tennis outfits. She wore denim tennis skirts. She wore purple tutus and bodysuits on the court. Serena was also noted as a trendsetter for wearing her hair braided with beads while competing in tennis matches. So we have to say congratulations to Serena Williams. What an icon, and how deserving. And she looked beautiful, by the way.
Beautiful.
Loved her dress. The
goat.
She really did.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. And check this out, guys. A clip from Chelsea Handler's podcast, Dear Chelsea, has resurfaced and is making its rounds on the internet, because in the clip, actress Yvonne Orji, now we met her when we were in Dubai a couple of years ago. Yvonne Orji said that she's a 39-year-old virgin. Orji's best known for her role, of course, in the hit TV series Insecure, which is the opposite of being a virgin, that role she played. Yvonne stated that she's saving herself for marriage still. She said that she gets lots of messages from people wanting to pray for her, but instead she advises them to pray for her future husband, because once the floodgates open, it's on. Okay, just know that. She said it's on.
She don't know that, though. She don't know that.
But I mean, what do you guys think about that? Isn't it refreshing that in today's world, a successful black woman, a black actress, is still a virgin at 39?
I love it.
She's saving herself for marriage.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah, it's something you don't hear about very often.
She was fun. We had fun with her in Dubai. She was partying for her birthday. But you're
And
right.
she's
Her
funny.
character, Molly, on Insecure, total
Complete
opposite.
Not
Her
a
special
virgin.
was good. Her comedy special was good, too.
Oh,
good.
yeah. She does a commercial with Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, she's a comic.
Yeah, I love that commercial.
I need a picture. I
Love
don't
that
know this
commercial.
woman.
Yeah. All right, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about yesterday's big elections right after this.
Why he over here like, Hopper, who this woman? What is he talking?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We're going to let the dust settle a little bit on the election results, and we'll have a full update tomorrow. But let's talk about what was at stake in each election. In Ohio, voters decided on the right to abortion, and they voted to legalize marijuana. In the Kentucky governor's race, the Democrat incumbent Andy Beshear faced a Republican opponent, Daniel Cameron. Remember Daniel Cameron, the brother who was, who was in office, when,
the attorney general. General.
Remember
with the Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. Yes. And in Mississippi,
Mitch Connell, wasn't
yeah, he was Mitch McConnell's boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And in Mississippi, it was one of the most important elections in years. Democrats in Mississippi hope to unseat Republican Governor Tate Reeves and replace him with Democrat Brandon Presley. Tate Reeves has been in the center of controversy for years over corrupt business, record numbers of voters at the polls, and that is why we campaign tirelessly on this show to get everyone out to vote, because there's some cases going on.
People got out and vote. You made a difference. Yeah. You should be proud. I voted yesterday. Some of us on
And if you didn't,
don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about the results. Nothing. If you did not get out and vote, you can't sit any election out. Mm-hmm. Not one. Local. So nothing.
Yeah. In Ohio.
I vote on everything.
Marijuana. Mm-hmm.
Lemonade stand, I vote on everything. Everything coming through. I ain't missing nothing.
What did you say they said about abortion?
Voters decided on the right to abortion. They're voting on that. They voted to legalize marijuana. That's what they're voting on. In Ohio. And in Kentucky, it was the governor's race. So some important elections across the state, across the country. Very important.
What you got clarity, big dog? You understand?
No. I didn't. We don't.
Yeah, well, when the results come out, you'll know.
Oh, okay.
When the results come out.
Voting
this is
this
is what they're voting on now.
I got it.
Yeah.
But Ohio's gonna legalize that marijuana now. They project.
I know.
They're gonna sell this weed now.
Come on, Cleveland.
It's still amazing to me that
Ohio is such a red state, though. It's so. Man, we can't do nothing right, because I'm telling you, them lower states. See, when you come up to Cleveland and Toledo, we're going to do it like we want to do. But once you get down there in Hamilton and Zanesville, it's just a bunch. Mm-hmm. They still got Trump signs up down there. There's something wrong with them. You come up to Cleveland, though, you better get your colors right.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of R&B artists? We'll tell you who Usher picked right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Usher has weighed in on the Mount Rushmore of R&B trend and listed his top artists of all time. This was all during an E! News interview. Usher put himself first on the list. I'm not mad at him for that at all. I'm not mad.
He can't be.
He said,
That's what he said.
he said, quote, I get to put myself up there. He said Marvin Gaye is going up there. Michael Jackson is going up there. Prince is going up there. And I put a few incredible female vocalists like Whitney Houston up there. It doesn't necessarily have to just be men.
Excuse me, Usher. I don't argue with your list because you are legendary. But it's for me not to see Luther.
Come on.
Yeah.
When you say R&B, that's an oversight to me. I just think he couldn't. I just thought he just missed it. Because Usher got sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calm down, though, sir.
No, I'm not fitting to calm down. The hell you ain't got
You on one
don't
about
leave
this
Luther
Mount
out.
Rushmore R&B. You on one.
How you ain't got Luther? You said R&B.
Well, you get
Run the
three
street
more
your
up
ass over there
there.
and change your
Okay,
list.
who else on there? Who else? You got three more.
First of all, ain't nobody in front of Luther. Know that. Now,
Okay.
Marvin Gaye is on there.
Two. You got two more.
Okay.
All right.
You talking about now? I'm just talking R&B, not pop.
R&B. We got you.
R&B vocalist,
Vocal.
rhythm and blues.
We know what R&B stands for. Come on.
We black? How'd you get
Why are you
frustrated?
so mad?
Break it down. Rhythm and blues.
Because it's so many ties, man. It's so many ties because Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
Oh.
You talking about R&B? Turn off the light. You gotta feel stuff like that. Turn them off. You know, you go from that to that.
Hear me.
You know, that's you. Anytime you can go from that to that in the same damn song, but you following the directions as he did. Turn off the light, and you ease on over there and turn them off. Now, if you don't get your ass over there in time,
You get a command. Come on.
yeah, we ain't asking no more.
Okay. Who else?
You see me naked over here.
When you get to the list,
Who else?
It's so hard now because I want to say Barry White, but I want to say Al
Maestro. Yeah.
because when you're talking
Have
about
to.
R&B, you talking about the
Yes.
cats that make your heart bleed when they sing.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, you talking pop overall, nobody top Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you just talking about R&B,
Rhythm and blues, as you explained
I'm
to
talking
us.
about.
But what else could it be?
I know,
Is Jane Brown not on this list?
Okay, come on.
Come on now.
Come on. I tell you who else
Perm
is
up there in that mountain.
All
and
right,
everything.
let's-
Perm and all.
Are you still finished? Are you finished, Steve?
Because you got an attitude
You got
about
Luther.
this
For
list.
right now, because
You
I'm
got
so
Teddy.
damn mad
Why are you mad?
at Luther. What kind of list you got?
This is his
Fold
list. This
your
is your
arms.
Give a
list.
damn. Usher can be wrong. I think Usher
But
just
he's
made an
not.
oversight. Usher got good sense now.
That's
And I
his
love
opinion.
Usher. That's my dude. And he
Okay.
is legendary.
Yes. He's killing it in Vegas.
Yeah.
We
he's a
need
beast.
to add
Come on.
Stevie.
That's on my list.
See, Stevie Wonder,
He's on
man.
my list.
R&B.
Got to.
Skeletons in your closet. I mean, he just got
on my
stuff.
list.
He got stuff that don't make no damn sense, man.
Okay.
Maybe your baby done made some other plan.
I think you have one more, Steve.
Keeping me worried.
You said very well.
Say it again. That
Okay,
girl thinks that she's so fine.
You got Luther, Teddy,
Boom, 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 boom,
Stevie,
boom,
Al,
boom,
and
boom,
Barry.
boom, boom.
You got a lot.
Isley Brothers. Hi, Ronald
Ronald Isley.
group.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
a group. That's a group.
He
But
by his
coming up
damn
next-
self. He Ron Eyes. You know who he was. Those went back
Coming
there
up
with them
next.
capes and canes on. That was Ron.
The nephew in the prank phone call. Nephew had James Brown up in there.
Yeah.
Right after this.
2, 3,
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it is my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is she brings nothing to the table. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, this is God is not through with you, but we are. God is not through with you, but we are. That's it.
Wow.
We through with you. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Takara.
Who's this?
This is Brother Brinkley from the church. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how is it? It's I'm at work. Can I call you back?
Well, this is kind of urgent. I've called your house phone and I didn't get an answer, and I had this other number on file, so I wanted to reach out to you. But what I won't take long, but it really is
all right.
an urgent matter, if you don't mind.
All right, hold on. Let me step away from my cubicle. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So what's Brother Brinkley? Speak to me.
Okay, we have a bit of a problem here, and we're trying to clean up a lot of things here at the church. You know, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news. Let me just start by saying this. God might not be through with you, but we are here at the church. It has been brought to our attention, Sister Cara, that you guys are halfway coming to church. You might come once out of a month. You're not tithing as we expected. You know, the church can't really depend on you. It's you got, you bring your kids. I think your brother comes to the church, but everybody is coming every now and then. We cannot depend on you all to be the members and have the expectation of what we're trying to take to church.
Wait, hold on. What, you say your name is Brother Brinkley? You're from
Brother
the church?
Brinkley. Yes.
And
yes.
you work under the deacon? I'm sorry. I've never heard of you before.
I have been officiated by the pastor, as I'm over the finance, and we're going through all of the books and looking at all of the numbers of the members of the church, the directory, and we're noticing what people are paying tithes, what people aren't paying tithes, who's coming to church, who's participating in different ministries and whatnot. And Sister Takara, I have to be honest with you. You're there maybe once every once a month. We might see you, might not see you, And like I say, God may not be through with you, but we are.
Well, okay, you keep saying that. Listen, why? I don't understand. Like, are y'all monitoring my church going? Like, I can't. I have to go every single week. I mean, I go when I can.
Why are you absent so much at the church? Explain that to me.
I mean, I have 3 kids. I mean, I have 2 jobs. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I still pray. I don't understand how a church can. Are y'all serious?
You got 2 jobs, but we're not getting tithes like you got 2 jobs.
Well,
you're not tithing like you got 2 jobs.
Because I can't afford.
You just said I got 2 jobs. That's what you just said.
And those 2 jobs are in support of my kids. I mean, I can't support the church and my kids at the same time. I can't do both. I mean, I give when I can.
Let me ask you something. What are you making on that other job?
Are you serious? Are you really? I didn't know the church got in this deep with. You really asking me how much I make in my second job that I take to support my kids? Come on now, there's got to be something.
I'm going to say this to you again. God may not be through with you, but we are. If you are not going to pay your tithes, if you're not going to come to work on a consistent basis, then what do you benefit the church?
Is that what the church is about? This can't be.
I'm gonna say this to you. Let me tell you what the church is all about. The church
If you say we done with you again one more time, I'm serious.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. You talking about is that what the church is about? Let me tell you what the church is. The church is a hospital for crippled souls. You understand that? That's what the church is. That's what the church is. But when we have souls that are coming in to be saved, we are doing our job. And guess what? Those people that are coming in, you know what they're doing? They're tithing. That's what they're doing. They're tithing. You, Sister Takara, I'm sure your soul is crippled. You're not coming, and you're not tithing. You may give us a little something when you show up, well, if you show up. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, hold up. Let me get one thing straight. This is what you called me for in the middle of my work day, to tell me that you're kicking me out the church because I don't give enough money to the church while I'm at my job that I can barely afford to pay my bills with. Matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And I don't, you know what? This church, this church. I hate to say it, but if that's what the church is about, you had the nerve to call me. I'm in the lobby of my fucking job.
Okay, now, let me say something now. You being very unchristian-like now.
Are you kidding me?
Sister Cara, you gonna watch your tone and your language, yeah?
This is not Christian-like.
Well, now, do you know Brother Dwayne? Isn't that your brother?
Okay, and?
Now, Brother Dwayne is who told me to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother. So what is this about, huh? Brother, whatever? I don't know. What is your name?
My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your brother Dwayne got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy? No, man. I'm a kid. Dwayne. Oh my God, he about to get me fired from this job. I'm in the lobby screaming, people looking at me. Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Here is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah, it's Nephew Tommy. What's up? No.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My heart is racing.
Tell me this, Takara, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
And there you have it. That was for the church folk right there. That was for the church folk, right? God is not through with you, but we just sick and tired of you. And that's it. Let them know we through with them. Yes, sir.
I watched something online yesterday. This lady was reading from the podium in church and was reading the 23rd Psalms. Let me tell you something. I was screaming.
Why?
This woman was in church reading the 23rd Psalms. I ought to play it on the radio. It's worth it. It's just so worth it.
Pull it up.
Let me see if I can find it.
Pull it up. You find that, I'm going to do this. Syracuse, I'm on my way, baby. This weekend, the Nephew coming to town, November 10th and 11th at the Funny Bone. All right, got a few tickets left, and then what's laying in the cut? Virginia Beach, November 17th and 18th. I'm proud to say it. All them shows is what? Sold out. They gone, baby. Tommy T's, I come. December 8, 9, 10, Oakland, California. Hey, man, tell Too Short to blow the whistle because the Nephew coming to town, all right? That is Tommy T's, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. And then that place I have never been, Tacoma, Washington, December 15th, 16th, and 17th. Nate Jackson, Super Funny Comedy Club. Nate, tell him, baby, the Nephew coming. What you got, huh?
Okay, I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But I will.
Surprise.
But I did send y'all something else, though, that I found last night. I was screaming. I couldn't quit watching this one. I couldn't quit watching. I watched it probably 30 times.
Oh, that must be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Say no more. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is, she brings nothing to the table. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, Nephew. Subject, she brings nothing to the table. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 68 years old and I'm still raising a 43-year-old daughter. My wife and I let her move in with us when she got pregnant 6 years ago, and we won't let her move out until she feels like she can handle herself and her child by herself. She has always been bad with money and she doesn't like to work. She's had at least 10 jobs in the last 10 years and it is never her fault when she's let go. It's always someone else's fault. She's had a few affairs with her coworkers and each one of them was either married or had a live-in girlfriend. I sat my daughter down years ago before she turned 40 and I told her that she was aging out of the quote kept woman age range. See, she didn't know that my wife and I knew what she had been doing for years. She wasn't selling herself, but she was getting money in return for being arm candy or good in bed. I hate to say it, but she had a reputation when she was younger for only dating men with nice cars and lots of cash. I get it because that's how I met her mother. My wife didn't bring anything to the table, but she was beautiful and she had one of the best bodies I had ever seen. I almost went broke when I met her. Now that my daughter is older, I want her to realize that it's close to impossible that she will find a man her age that will spoil her. I might be wrong, but it seems like men nowadays want a woman that is bringing something to the table, so to speak. My wife and I have been married for almost 45 years, so we need some advice on how to convince our daughter to stop waiting for a rich king to take care of her. Should we let her go figure it out on her own? Well, you said it in this very last sentence. Let her go figure it out on her own. She's old enough to be doing just that. You guys got to stop enabling her. You have to. Your daughter has absolutely no incentive, no reason to stop doing what she's doing. Why? Because she knows that mom and dad will always come to her rescue and bail her out because that's what you guys have been doing. It's true. I mean, you've been proving that her whole life. Your 43-year-old grown daughter has no idea what it takes to actually have to work and save to pay for the things she wants because you guys haven't allowed her to do that. I'm glad you set her down for a few years ago and had a talk with her, but she still didn't listen. She's still doing the same things. And how crazy is it that you, her father, can say that she got her men and their money because she was good in bed? I think that's too much information to know about your child. Tell her, you'll help her find some help with her kid, with your grandchild, but her free ride is over and she's got to get a job and keep it so she can take care of herself and her daughter. Steve?
This letter has a lot of statements in it that if you type this letter to us or emailed it to us, you had to have read some of this. The subject is, she brings nothing to the table. Okay, that right there alone, let's just start with the subject. Okay, and now here we go. You 68 years old, and you raising a 43-year-old daughter. Let's pump the brakes right there. You're still raising a 43-year-old person. Boy, girl, anybody. You're still raising a 43-year-old. At 43, you should be fully grown at this point. Oh, you'll still have a few lessons to learn, but with a child, you are fully grown. Once you have a child, you got to grow up right quick, because it's on you, period. So we got two statements. Then you let her move in with y'all when she got pregnant 6 years ago, and then you say you won't let her move out until we feel like she can handle herself and her child by herself. Wait a minute. She 43. How she can't handle herself by herself? Look, and she ain't got to, because you all are enabling her. But now, here's another crazy ass statement. See, bro, when you type this letter to me, the statements that you were making, and they come often and quick in this letter. You said, she's always been bad with money. Well, I know a lot of people still bad with money in their 60s. And she doesn't like to work. Wait a minute, hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. I got you don't like to work. I understand that. I think everybody gets a little tired of it at sometimes. Even us, even if you have a job that you enjoy, you still get tired of going to it sometime, don't you? I got that. But the arching statement you're making is she don't like to work. Well, let me ask you what she do like. Do she like groceries? Do she like housing? Do she like transportation? Do she like clothing? Do she like restaurants? How about McDonald's fish sandwiches? I'm just trying to find something she like. Because in order to acquire any of those things, your ass got to get a job. Or else you don't get none of these things. So, bruh, I'll deal with the rest of it when I come back. We're only at the top of the letter. This is a horrible letter.
Yeah, hang on, Steve. Hang on. Part 2 of your response is coming up. At 23 minutes after the hour, today's Strawberry Letter subject, she brings nothing to the table. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, she brings nothing to the table.
Okay, now quickly we're going to get through this because I got to get to the nuts and bolts of this letter. This man is writing a letter with nothing but confusing statements in it and statements where he already has the answer to. She brings nothing to the table. He's referring to his daughter. He's 68 years old. He's raising a 43-year-old daughter. You should be done with that by now. My wife and I let her move in when she got pregnant 6 years ago, and we won't let her move out until we feel like she can handle herself and her child by herself. Okay, that's crazy that you can't handle yourself at 43, and now you done had this baby and you can't handle that either. What do she handle? Okay, she's always been bad with money and she don't like to work. Okay, that's crazy too, because most of the stuff that you like requires that you work. Groceries, housing, cars, restaurants, chicken, dressing up, shopping. You know, just little stuff like that. I like chicken, so probably need to have a job so I can buy some. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. She's had at least 10 jobs in the last 10 years, and she's never worked out with anybody because all her coworkers, she blame it on them. And she's had men in her life, but they've always been her coworkers, and they was either married or had a live-in girlfriend. So this man sits his daughter down before she turned 40 and told her she was aging out of the kept woman age range. See, she didn't know that my wife and I knew that she had been doing this for years, and she wasn't selling herself, but she was getting money in return for being arm candy or good in bed. Sir, I know what you're trying not to say because it's your child, so I got you. But dog, we know what's happening now. She's been, using her goods and wares to get through life. You've warned her that she's aging out. And then you said, you hate to say it, but she had a reputation when she was younger. Okay, dog. Look, man, you're writing a lot of obvious stuff in this letter. We don't have to go into that. You know what the deal is. And she was only dating men with nice cars and lots of cash. Now, here's the kicker for the whole letter. I get it because that's how I met her mother. Mm-hmm. This is the whole kicker in this letter. My wife didn't bring anything to the table. The title of your letter is, She Brings Nothing to the Table. You say that's how you met her mother because her mama didn't bring nothing to the table, but she was beautiful and had one of the best bodies I've ever seen. I almost went broke when I met her, and now that my daughter is older, I want her to realize that it's close to impossible that she would find a man her age that will spoil them. You know what's to matter in this whole letter right here? What example has her mother been? See, this is the part you didn't write in the letter, 68-year-old dude. Your daughter watched her mama. Your daughter done read between the lines. Your daughter know that's how you got your wife. She know that. because your wife didn't bring nothing to the table either. So I'm assuming your daughter's a lot like your wife. I'm assuming she's beautiful and she got a banging body. I mean, that's how you get to sleep with people who have nice cars and stuff like that. That's all you need. And I think she's just duplicated what she's seen her mother do for years. Not that your wife is sleeping around. That's not what I'm saying. But she's very aware. Kids are not stupid. She probably looking at her mama going, my mama don't do nothing now. She probably looking at that. I'm just saying. Seemed to me like. And I think she's just duplicated your wife's behavior. So this is really y'all's fault. Y'all raised her to be this way. Your mama has probably, her mother has probably encouraged her to use her looks and beauty and body to get where she wanted in life. Well, okay, Steve Harvey, I think that done solved it. But it seems nowadays that men want a woman that brings something to the table, so to speak. My wife and I have been married for almost 45 years, so we need some advice on how to convince our daughter to stop waiting for a rich king to come take her. Should we let her go figure it out on her own? She should have figured it out by now. If ain't no rich king came and took you by now, what you waiting on? You're not going to be anything until you take care of yourself. The best way to attract a high-value man is to be a high-value woman. That's the best way to get it done. It's the only way. And see, men are the only ones who will take a woman from nothing and give her everything. You will never find a rich woman, hardly ever, go get a nothing man and try to turn him into something. That never works, and you can ask any of them that's tried it. You can date your background dancer if you want to, but he was the dancer for the reason.
All
and
right.
he was background. He wasn't even
Leave your
lead
comments
dancer.
on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
I don't know what they doing, Shirley. I don't know, Unc. I don't know, Tommy. But this in-season tournament that the NBA has makes no sense. I don't understand nothing they doing. They got an in-season tournament in the season right now. It's going on right now.
In the
December.
season, there's another season.
It's a tournament going on right now, and they're going to December 9th. Yeah, Carl.
Are they trying to compete with Ice Cube?
I don't know what they doing, but they trying they want to say like NFL, college football, and basketball is going to. So we're going to have a tournament so y'all can watch us. Now they got all 30 teams in it. They got 6 groups, 5 teams in it. But then they play 2 games away on a different court. Then they got 2 games at home and on the road. They get knocked out. It's a mess. I have no idea. But the championship is in Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. I can't figure none of this out. I've been watching, but I do know this. Every player that win the championship, every player get $500,000. Now that's why I need to be on the team. That's what I'm thinking. This is all I'm trying to get to. I need to be on, at least I like to, Golden State Warriors or something.
Is LeBron in it? Is Steph
all
Curry
of them.
in it?
Everybody. And
I don't even know what I'm out.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you're talking about, Junior.
It's just a tournament. Okay, nobody understand. Why would y'all do that? Just play the season.
A tournament in the middle of the season?
That's what they doing right now.
Just play ball.
Just play ball.
That's all we want.
Is it money?
They trying to motivate players.
Enough money.
That's what I'm saying, Tom. Give each player $500,000, whoever win the tournament. But listen, what is $500,000 gonna do if I'm already getting 40? So I got 40 and $500,000.
That's 40 and a half now. Come on now.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm a rookie,
is $500,000.
If I'm a rookie, I really can use that. But that rookie though, have you seen him from San Antonio?
Woo!
Oh, Victor. Oh man, 7'4" and everything, inside, outside, handles. He is nice, huh? You gonna have to see him. I know you can't see it right now, but if you catch a game, 7'4", he nice. Yeah. Just tell him you got to see him. He is nice. But this tournament don't make no sense. So I'm gonna try to see what else I can find out about this tournament. It don't make no sense right now. But it's in the season right now. It's going on to the seminar.
Everybody get a $500,000 on the winning team.
On the winning team, and they're gonna play the championship game in Vegas. So whatever happens, it happens. So I don't know, but I do want to play for Golden State. I do want to do that. I don't have to
draft your boy.
Yeah, just if y'all listening, Golden State, listen. I ain't got to play. I just want to clap, wave my towel, put my threes up. Yeah, I want to support. That's all I want to do. So there you go.
You huddle up during the time.
Yeah, I huddle up. Pat them on the back, get you some water, and sit back down.
All right, Junior, thank you.
Warriors on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Warriors.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a woman wants to have a threesome, but her boyfriend does not. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Plachette in Gurney. Plachette says, a friend of mine likes to watch my boyfriend and I have sex. It's like a fetish of hers, so we let her do it. If she's not at my apartment, we allow her to FaceTime with us. I've asked her to join us, but my boyfriend said he doesn't want a threesome. My friend said she heard that my boyfriend has threesomes before with some girls she knows. Why would he do a threesome with others but not with me?
It ain't you, baby.
Come on.
It's your friend.
He ain't fine.
That's right. That's all it is. He don't like your friend. She messy. He don't like her. Yeah. He might have done some threesomes before. And all this y'all taping and filming. He don't want her in the film. He don't want no evidence he was with her. That's all this is. I'll tell you that right now.
But it's okay for her to watch. Just he doesn't want to do her.
It's something she done said while she was sitting over there. Something she said that turned him off.
Like what?
That's all he got?
And they can hear it.
I don't even see what you hollering for. See that right there? Yeah, she done said a couple things like that that pissed him off. Because he'd have turned around.
He don't want to be involved with her.
Yeah. I don't see. Well,
this is boring.
He ain't doing all that to me.
Let me get in there.
All right, so it's the friend.
More. Damn, come on, bring it. What you doing? He done heard the little comment she done made.
All right, well, I think we have time for one more. This one's from Veronica in Southfield, who says, my husband used to box, and he does it now to stay in shape. He has a habit of throwing fake punches in the air around me, and the other day, one of his punches landed on my cheek. It didn't hurt at all, but it looks terrible. My dad thinks I'm covering up abuse, so I asked my husband to tell my dad it wasn't intentional to calm his nerves. My husband says he doesn't care what my dad thinks of him. Is this the wrong attitude to take when it comes to my dad?
Yeah, that's the wrong attitude. He don't care what your daddy think. You told him it was an accident? Your father ain't believe in that. See, he don't care because he old former boxer, tough boy. I don't give a damn what your daddy think. But hold up though, man. See, you don't know how daddy over there really feeling. Daddy could be thinking about doing something to you.
Yep.
Now he already know you was a fighter and he can't whip you, so daddy gonna come up behind with a 2x4 and he gonna put something on you. You know, since we bruising up people, he ain't gonna take you bruising his baby. I'm just gonna tell you that now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you that. So if I was you, Mr. Boxer, I'd take your ass over there and tell this old man something. Cause this old man gonna feel like you're disrespecting him in a minute. And then once you mess with them old men, man, they have different measures. They different.
It's a different fight.
Just telling you, man.
Just out of respect.
I don't care a damn what your daddy feel. Okay.
No.
But you don't know what that old man thinking about his daughter, and you over there, and he might, and then you ain't saying nothing. Old man might do something to you, dog. I wish you would.
Right, what if it happened to your daughter?
Okay. Because I'm going to do something to you. I'm just telling you that. You don't come over here with an explanation. I'm going to assume you did what I told you not to do.
Everybody ain't boxing. It's finna go different.
Yeah.
You boxing. We doing something else.
Bro, I'm a shadow box next to you.
Yeah, you going to take punches in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and you hit your wife in the
her.
cheek.
You hit her.
Yeah.
No, but see,
That
what we
deserves
finna
an
do over here-
explanation.
And when I come to you, we not finna do none of the Canterbury rules is finna apply. I'm gonna bite you in your damn throat now.
Okay.
Dang.
No. We fighting. Once we fighting, I use everything that's available to me.
Ain't no
'Cause
rules.
We're fighting. This ain't finna be fair. I'm gonna tell you
We
now.
talk about fighting a lot
This ain't
on this
finna
show.
be fair. I'm gonna be in your baby
All right,
finger
coming
back
up-
far as it go.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
If I blow this salt and pepper in your eyes, that's gonna be your ass.
You're listening
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, you guys, you know Thanksgiving is almost here, and it is time to get everything you need for the holidays, from a turkey roaster to pie plates or comfy throws to keep you warm on movie night. The cooler temps also mean it's time to freshen up your wardrobe for the winter, and Macy's is the ideal place to do it all. Housewares, cozy sweaters, winter coats, boots, hats, and everything else. Macy's, Junior, you know how much you love Macy's. Macy's has personal stylists, that assist you in store or in the comfort of your own home. So all you have to do is go to Macy's.com/ownyourstyle and get everything you need for the season. Macy's also offers DoorDash delivery and curbside pickup. Again, go to Macy's.com/ownyourstyle. All right, that's all you have to do.
All right, Macy.
Nice. I'm ready.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you can order
Thanksgiving.
this stuff. That's so convenient that they have this delivery
very
service,
much so.
DoorDash,
Yeah.
curbside.
I love it.
We
go my
see
next
why it's
check.
your favorite store, Junior.
So they can bring me a
That's gonna
warm
be
up
my
if I
next
want one. They can do that.
Yeah.
Everything.
They're gonna DoorDash.
Boots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I want to thank God for the Macy's Day Parade. I can't tell you the joy I used to feel on Thanksgiving morning. Thank you,
Yes.
Macy's. Thank you, Macy's.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a huge parade. Those floats, unbelievable. That's
Tradition.
Right. All right, guys, coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this. You're listening.
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather see a Broadway musical, or would you rather go to a Lil Baby concert, a rap concert?
I'd rather
Which
go
one?
to a Lil Baby concert.
On Broadway.
I'd rather go to a Lil Baby concert.
Broadway.
Okay, Lil Baby. Tommy's going to Broadway. Where you going, Junior?
No
I'm a
way
pass
I'm going to that
Broadway.
ragged
Yeah.
ass music.
No. I'm a pass
That's
Broadway.
not a ragged ass. Y'all gonna put some respect on the arts, man. Y'all gonna stop that now.
What, dog?
Y'all can go to a music. Y'all can go sit and watch a musical. What's wrong with y'all?
No, I can't. I've gone to 3 of them.
He hates
I went to
musicals.
one
you know
on a
that.
cruise ship.
Okay.
I wanted to kill myself. I was sitting across the aisle from this big
not
Italian
that
dude.
deep.
He had his shirt unbuttoned down to his stomach, big dude, and had these gold nuggets around his neck. He was just looking upside my head. So I went up and went to the bathroom before the break came and was standing outside. He came outside. He said, "Hey, man, what the He came outside and he said, "What the hell took you so long?" Excuse me? He said, "I was sitting there. I said, I'm going to just watch the black guy. There's no way he's going to sit through this, and I'm leaving when he leaves." I told my wife, when the black guy moves, I'm moving. He was from Brooklyn. He was a rough dude. I said, "Yeah, man, I had to get up out of there." That was Annie Oakley. I saw that on the ship. Then the other one I saw was West Side Story. I was so mad at that because they was fitting to fight, and then they broke out singing. That kinda turned me off.
Maria.
And then I went to see Rent.
Oh, no.
Rent. Yeah.
I was so confused sitting there looking at Rent.
There's music. But you saw a non-musical, which was Fences, right?
Yeah, he's talking.
It ain't nothing with Broadway.
So good.
Fences was cold.
But that's music. Oh, okay. It's the musical.
But
You have
musicals.
All right. Would you rather order everything online, or would you rather go to the mall and buy your own things?
I'm scared of the mall now.
Go to the mall.
You go to the mall, Steve? You still do that?
I say I'd rather go to the mall than online. I got to see what I'm buying.
Yeah. All right.
Only thing I buy online that you wear is like fishing clothes.
Okay.
Stuff I wear in my ranch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would you rather get your ex a Christmas gift, or would you rather take a 2-week trip to the moon?
I'm going
be up
to
there
the
just
moon.
floating. I'll be up there floating.
Be back in a couple
I
of
don't
weeks.
even like outer space, but I'm going up there and see what's going on.
Y'all would rather go off the planet
All the
than buy
way.
your ex
Has 8 aliens on the way up there.
Just acting.
I'd rather get a root canal that I don't need.
All right.
You can take a tooth. Yeah.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. We'll be back to close out the show at 49 minutes after with the one and only Steve Harvey. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, our last break of the day on this Wednesday. It's been a good day.
Yeah.
What a day. What a day.
All day. Let's do it.
Us what haters.
Yeah. And we got to say that Veterans Day is this Saturday, November 11th, and the Crazy Horse 3 in Las Vegas, check this out, guys, has a special treat for all of those who served in the armed forces. They are offering one complimentary lap dance to veterans between noon and 6 p.m. this Saturday. All right, so if you're a veteran, go get your lap dance. Yeah, it's at the
Vegas.
Crazy Horse 3 in Vegas.
I ain't been there.
It's been named the best bachelor party stop and the best gentleman's club in Vegas.
Really now?
Uh-huh.
Let me write that down. Now, what you say the name of it is again?
It's called the Crazy Horse 3. It's in Las Vegas. And, if you served in the armed forces, you get a complimentary lap dance this Saturday, Veterans Day, between noon and 6 p.m.
I think I should go down there and support them.
Support the veterans.
Just to support.
So
Yeah, well, my husband's a veteran. He's not going.
Is he going?
Said,
Why you say that?
My husband's a veteran. He's not going.
He's not going.
He's not going.
Hey,
He
Carl,
won't
I'm
be
going
it.
to fly out to Vegas. They honoring us at the strip club. I'm going to go on out there and be honored.
At the Crazy Horse 3. Where's 1 and 2, but 3?
I'm flying out to the commemorative day for veterans. Where is it at?
Just one lap dance, that's all.
Where is it at? It's Crazy Horse. Excuse me? At
Crazy Horse.
At the Grace Academy? No, it's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
Did you
What'd
say?
you say? Crazy.
What'd you say? At Crazy. Excuse me, where are we going? You just say the Veterans Building? No, it's Crazy.
Crazy what? The crazy.
Crazy Horse. Try not to say horse. 'Cause it ain't
Can't say horse.
Go down here, crazy. Something like this. Cray building with cray on it. I'm going to figure it out when I get there. So what are they commending you all for? Being veterans here. What are you going to get? Oh, you're just going to get a commemoration, kind of like a plaque,
A plaque. All the way in Vegas to go get a plaque.
Yes, it'd be like a little thing you can, something to remember the day by,
And they can't mail that to you? They can't mail that to you and ship it?
No, she can't. Oh, no, they can't.
It's in person.
The lady, it's like
the lady?
reunion. Yeah, the lady that invited us. You can't mail this. They can't go in the mail because this.
The president of Crazy Horse 3.
Well, just tell her you
CEO.
can't make it. You just RSVP.
Oh, no. I'm going. Cause this is one of the first times, being a veteran, they're going to do something nice for us. Why would I miss that?
Because you can't make it. Such short notice, too. I mean, today's Wednesday. You trying to go to Vegas
I'll be
Saturday?
out there Saturday. Yeah, I'll be out there Saturday.
You can drive. If you can't fly, you can't
If I
get a
leave
ticket.
now, I'm there. If I leave now, I'm there. Yeah. Even if I get there late, that'll be good, too, because they'll be waiting on me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just going to be a great day at the place.
Well, I'll go with you because, when you honor veterans, it's families, it's military.
No, don't put yourself out like that.
This year they said no to that because they don't have
you
enough
asked
seats.
already? You asked?
Yeah, they don't have enough seats at the building. It's not for families, just for the veterans themselves. They
No
had asked
plus
us
ones.
there's no plus one on this one.
There you go.
Just for.
But you're being honored, and your family can't watch this happen?
You know, they'll have something for you, you know. But
I think you should call down there because maybe they'll make an exception. Yeah.
Oh, they don't take phone calls at this place.
They don't have a phone.
They don't have a phone.
They don't have a phone.
I ain't never heard a phone
text
ring
them.
when I be in there. I ain't heard
Email.
You ain't never heard a phone.
Yeah. I ain't seen a desk or computer, nothing in there.
I don't know where no phone gonna be at.
Yeah, ain't no back office. Don't even worry about that. So who you going with? Oh, just a bunch of other veterans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
I'm
next
gonna
year.
let you.
Maybe next
Let him have that.
See, baby, it's gonna.
We
be
got something to
year,
do
'cause-
this weekend. We already have plans for you for Veterans Day. You can celebrate with your family, and we'll.
Nobody want to be with y'all.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
So be with your family.
Really, I'm pretty sure it's like a special day. A lot of guys I know gonna be there. They not gonna be here, so we'll do that one next year that you talking about. We gonna go ahead on out here.
You think they'll open up with prayer or something like that, or?
No, I don't believe they will, cause
We're gonna be laying hands.
Open up with a prayer.
Are they going to record it? Video? We can,
They bet
Yeah, they'll probably have that.
Well, maybe you
I'll
can
try to get
Zoom.
it.
Maybe you can
Yeah, I'll do all that for you too.
No,
Hey, look,
instead
I
of
done bought
going
this
there.
ticket already.
You bought an airline ticket to
now?
go to Vegas already?
I bought an airline ticket and I have a room. Yeah.
Where are you staying?
I'm gonna stay at the Bellagio.
Oh, okay. You sure I can't go?
Well, we don't have the money for you to go now because after I bought the room and the airline ticket, I took out some gambling money. We broke. We ain't got nothing
Take
to
us
next
out.
To the veterans, you salute.
Congratulations to the veterans that's going out to the strip club to get the free lap dance at the Crazy Horse. I'll let y'all see y'all out there, me and Junior and Tommy will be out there. We're going to broadcast live from the Crazy Horse. Steve Harvey Show live, honoring veterans for serving our country. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day today. Talk to God. He'd absolutely love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.